Hey, what is up, YouTube? I'm Teddy.
It's Vanessa.
And this day inside net. And welcome back to Let's Talk.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about ghosts.
Oh, no.
We're talking about ghosts because motherfuckers are everywhere. They're everywhere.
I know. You were telling me about
They're
the
like
little boy story? That was creepy.
So
Oh my god, no. No. Trying to keep my heart inside my chest today. You know. Just a little bit.
So I've growing up, I've experienced a couple ghost stories. One, like ghost encounters, I guess you can call them. I used to live like down the street, some apartment complexes, and I think I did an episode about it where I talked about I don't like open doors at all. Like if that door's open, I'll get up and I'll close it. If this door's open, I'll get up and I'll close it because when I was little, like I used to sleep on the floor basically. It was just a mattress on the floor, and my brother would leave the door open because the way the window was open, like a breeze would come in, right? But I would see stuff at the door. Like I'll see like a little head pop out, like just like creeping, and like he wouldn't move for hours, and I'll just be like staring at him. And yeah, I don't like. Why are you doing that face?
I'm like envisioning it. It is scary.
That shit is scary,
Dude. Well, obviously, like I'm getting scared right now, but.
And I don't know. Growing up like that, a lot of your family members don't believe you.
Oh, I know.
Because you're just a little kid, right? But now this house, I believe, is haunted as well. Because I be seeing shit and shit be happening for no reason. Like I remember one day I came in and it was dark and nobody was home for some fucking reason. And I was like, all right. I came in, I turned on the first light, and then I turned on the kitchen light. I went for a cup of water and then I had to pee. So I put the cup of water on top of the water dispenser shit. And I ran down this hall and I turned on the hallway light. And I came in here and I turned on the light and I went to go take a piss in there. Because there's a restroom in the hallway, but I saw something in the hallway like a couple weeks prior to this incident.
So it was like a no.
So I was like, nope. And I just kept running, right? And then after I came out, I was like, yeah. What was I doing? And I was like, oh yeah, water. And I opened this door and it was dark. Everything was dark. And I just laid there looking at the door for the rest till someone came home.
It just sounds so sad.
It was scary. It was scary. Because I remember turning on the fucking lights because I was scared because of the apparition that I saw.
Yeah, that's some scary shit.
What about you?
My childhood home that I grew up on, it was like a new development. And it was like...
The gabachos?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, there was like, my neighbors were cows. Because I had the dairy farms across the street. Yeah, so... I had like cows and stuff that I would talk to, which is kind of
what do you talk
right? No, I'd say hi to them. I'm not gonna be rude and like walk away. You know, they were my friends. But the like terrain, I guess you could say, it was like built on slaughter homes.
Like a
slaughter farm, so that's where they take the animals and kill them and stuff.
So sad.
Being a typical Mexican house, we gotta get everything prayed with holy water.
Oh yeah, they come.
So yeah, the priest came, my grandma came, you know, the whole ritual. We thought that would save it. About like a month or two in, I was sleeping, and I just felt like something. Yeah, exactly. That's how I sleep all the time. It was more like a star.
With the halo?
Right, with the halo. They said I was innocent. Gosh, no. So I was like sleeping, and I just feels like something like putting pressure on me, like as I was sleeping, and I felt like I couldn't move.
Ooh, sleep paralysis.
And I was like, what the heck? Okay. So I like get up, and I see like a dark like shadow.
It's like vanish. Was it
No.
walking away?
No. It was like it was just looking at me, like just like an outline of a person, and it was just like staring at me. So I went back, and like I just felt like a hard like shake on my bed, and like I like after like 10 minutes of courage, I like looked up and it wasn't there anymore. Yeah, and at the same time,
no.
yeah,
I'm gonna pack my shit and left.
right. I wanted to, but I was like 10, so I couldn't really.
Forgot that part.
Right. You know, like, most people didn't believe me. They were like, oh, like, you're seeing stuff, whatever. Back in the 1940s, there was a lot of mobsters in the city. So they would pay off the slaughter home farmers to do their dirty business there.
Oh, like kill people?
Yeah.
Like slaughter people?
Yeah, and since they were already killing animals, nobody really suspected it.
There's blood everywhere.
It was, yeah, so I was like, what do you, like, there was actually, like, and she's like, yeah, like, accidents and stuff like that from the workers.
Oh, that's too.
And I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no, I'd pack my shit.
I went home
You
and
would've
that,
seen-
yeah,
You would have
that,
seen 10-year-old Teddy just like packing
right?
his shit.
like that night,
Get
like,
out.
yeah, that night, I, like, asked, I was like, dude, I'm gonna be weaning and ask my sister if I can sleep in her room. And it got, like, worse. Like, as time got, like, yeah.
It got worse? It's like a
Yeah.
fucking movie. What the
No,
hell?
it was like some scary stuff. Like I felt like, you know how like when you have a lot of anxiety and your stomach like turns?
Yeah.
That's how I felt like coming home.
Uh,
And I was like, this is some scary stuff. Like I don't want to be doing this.
He's like,
And-
stop it, I'm 10!
Dude, I was like,
Oh, hell no.
I was like having mini heart attacks, you know. It's some scary stuff. And like nobody could ever, you know, quite explain like what exactly was
Yeah.
happening.
Should make a movie.
Right?
That's creepy.
It's some scary stuff, dude. I was like, I never want to live there again.
Hell no.
And now I live down the street.
Crazy. I don't know.
Some
I think
scary
people should do their research before they move into places. Because I know the high school we used to go to.
Oh my
It's
god!
built on a cemetery?
Yes, it was built on a cemetery. And do you remember being in 6th period and right before it hit 3 o'clock, the clocks would go backwards?
Yeah, like a little bit.
Yeah, it would go
Yeah.
backwards. And I was like, no, I'm trying to get out of school. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost
And
3.
you're like,
It says 3
it's
o'clock.
almost 3 o'clock. Oh, hell no.
And
Oh, shoot, what the
I thought
fuck?
it was just my classroom, but
No, but
like the
that
clocks
school's-
would like spin backwards and then go forward again. I was like,
Yeah,
"That's
the
some weird
school was built
stuff."
on a cemetery, which I think was a bad idea.
But I did name my ghost, like I don't know.
You
if
named
that's
it
weird. Yeah, I named him Larry.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just Larry.
No, because it was
Fucking
like
door slamming
it was like a coping, no, it was for real though. It was like a coping mechanism because I was like, all right, if I make this guy my friend, like maybe he won't like scare me because
Okay,
it was
that
like
makes sense.
getting it was getting pretty bad. Like it was like to the point where things were being shuffled. Like our dishes would break off of the china.
He was walking around.
Yeah, I was like, all right, dude. So I gotta give you a name. Like I was like, yo, boy, you're a girl. Like what's going on here? So it was like a coping mechanism. I was like, dude, to me, you're Larry. Like I
That's
don't
cool
know.
though. I think I was just way too scared to say anything
No,
because
like,
it was like I wasn't like being forced down, but I couldn't move because I was just like making.
Yeah,
eye
you were-
contact. So I was just like,
it's a stare down.
yes, it's scary. And no, yeah, like
With
you said,
them
nobody
before.
believes you.
Yeah, no, it sucks. I mean, because you know a lot of people say like, oh, like that's BS. Like there's no ghosts there.
Because it hasn't happened to them. That's why.
Yeah. One time I was leaving my ex-boyfriend's house at like I don't know, like midnight, right around there. And you know, right there off of Euclid, once you get close to the 71, how there's Prado Park, it's like a lake
yeah,
and
yeah.
all of that stuff. So it was like foggy,
Yeah, that's why.
and I could have sworn there was a person in the middle of the road. So
You hit that food, right?
no.
Oh, you swear?
No, no. Like I stopped. Like I turned on my high beams and I kind of like started slowing down because the speed limit there is like 55. But
Oh yeah.
I do like 70.
Everybody does that.
Yeah. So
You did-
I
you
one
did a
time I did
video
90. And I was like, whoops.
Oh,
Never again.
They would have took your car.
Oh, seriously, I know. Too much. But yeah, I was like passing there and it was just like this lady like just in the middle of the street. And
Was
I
a
was,
lady?
yeah, because she had like long hair.
Ladies
Like
are scary.
I didn't see her because she was like I was right here and she was like facing the same direction I
Oh,
was.
so she wasn't.
But she was like in a lacy like white like gown and she had like long hair. Like I was like low key kind of jealous. And I was like seriously, dude, my hair and shoot.
That's funny.
So I started like you know like driving kind of like slower. And then I was like, maybe, you know, like her car broke down, but there was just so much fog, like you couldn't see
I
her.
hate that.
And like I was like gonna roll down my window, but I was like, stranger danger. I kind of don't want to,
With that hair though.
right? I want to ask what kind of shampoo you use. But like part of me was like my heart was pounding, and then like as soon as I was like passing by, like I was gonna like roll down my window, like I don't know if it was like fog or something, but my lights like reflected back into me, and I could not see anything
What
like
the hell?
outside of my car. And
Yeah.
like I drove. And as soon as I got to
Jesus, take the wheel.
right, seriously, I was like just driving. I was like, dude, if I hit something, oh my god, I was like, that's why I'm a life
I'm
insurance
sorry.
agent,
I'm
right?
sorry.
I was like, so life
Oh,
insurance,
shit.
I'm good. I'll use it prematurely, but
There it is.
you know, I drove, and as soon as I was done, there was no fog, no nothing, nobody there. I like stopped the car, probably shouldn't have gone out the car, but I did anyway.
You're looking for damage.
Yeah. But, you know, she wasn't there anymore, and it was completely dark, like the fog had never existed.
What the hell?
And I was like, what the...
This is going in my diary. For
Dude,
sure.
honestly, like, I don't know, like, people would say, like, you make up things, but no, dude, like, trust me, I know what I saw, like,
That's
some scary
creepy.
stuff.
Ugh, scary.
And then with the little boy you were talking about,
A little boy.
I'm like, having a heart attack.
Well, we'll make another episode, right? You
Yeah.
down?
I'm
Yeah.
done.
We'll make another episode talking about more shit.
Wait, nothing's too scary. Oh my god. So if you like this video, you want to keep watching. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm not a YouTuber. But hey, if you like it, you know, subscribe down below. If you like it, obviously give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video.
It's over there.
Well, yeah.
The next video's over
To the
there.
right, to the right.
To your left.
Oh, to their left. To the left. Hey, dude, I really could do the Beyonce song. It's just like...
You just don't hit your head like that one girl. Have you seen that fucking video? She's like wearing a mask and she goes, boom! She hits
What the heck?
she hits the corner of the TV with her forehead.
No, I'm not.
Anyways, video's over there. Click
That
on it.
way. That way. To your left.
Peace
Give
out.
it a thumbs up.